birth of a new tomorrow. In this critically delicate and chaotically beautiful cycle we call life, there are two fixed points: the point of birth and the point of death. These 2 points act as covers to the books of our lives. The chapters within also begin and end with these 2 points. However, they are sometimes not always so literal. Most times they are more metaphorical and symbolic, yet their significance remains the same. As one thing begins, eventually it must come to an end. Oftentimes the ending of one thing begets the birth of another. We as people go through phases in our lives that sees new life produced in more ways than one. Go with me for a second and experience how my mind works. Some time ago, my new life was conceived. In the first phase, there was little growth and development. However, you could begin to see the person that is to come. And in the second phase, there was significant growth and development, and now I was starting to interact with the world, even though I was still cooking, so to speak. Finally, we reached the third phase, and I have grown and developed so much where I was ready to be reborn, in a manner of speaking. Phase 1. They often say the first steps are the hardest. This is the phase where you are most likely to break under pressure of your new thing. In this phase, it is okay to not recognize where you are or what you are looking at. Just know that if you stick with it, you are bound to come to some sort of understanding of where life is trying to take you. Spiritual conception, as well as metaphorical conception, mirror practical conception in the sense that the process starts with the union of multiple factors. When things align, their connection breathes new life. What starts out as an amorphous hypothetical soon develops into a solidified reality. I find it appropriate to use the concept of a baby's growth and development in the womb as an analog for my message. You see, a little while ago now, my life changed forever, and I was beginning to experience something special, a new start. Like a child forms and grows, I too had to solidify what, but more importantly who, I wanted to be in this next chapter. Like an embryo feeds off the nutrients of the mother, I too was feeding off the nutrients of others. You see, so many people fed my soul and helped make me as strong as possible. Just like a baby at that point, I lay dormant, quietly growing and preparing for what is to come. Phase 2. As you continue to grow and develop, you will enter the phase where the you of tomorrow starts to become more recognizable. This will see you streamline your growth and development and start to find an identity. However your journey sees you grow, it is this phase where you start to stretch your legs and see what new opportunities you can reach. Do your best to get familiar with your support system, and know that you don't have to endure this development by yourself. As a matter of fact, you would do well to lean on the support system, as it ultimately helps with what comes next. In this phase, I found myself becoming more aware of life around me and started becoming more active. Much like a child squirming around in their mother's belly, I too began to flex my muscles. I started to experience life to an extent I hadn't before. Along with that, I started recognizing the character of those around me, much in a way like a child starts to learn their mother's voice. I feel as though I had made the most substantial progress in this phase. Phase 3. After much growth and development, you now inch closer to realizing the potential of your new start. What I mean is that you begin to outgrow the planning and prepping process and now must prepare to start living in your new reality. Go with confidence, as this new tomorrow will be shaped by your outlook, actions, and how much you invest in yourself. Do not shy away from challenges and setbacks. Instead, lace up your boots of hope and tighten your gloves of faith. Know that you have so much at your disposal from the beginning. You just have to learn how to use it. After this new phase begins, so too did the final chunk of my growth and development. So far in this phase, I've dedicated my time to the purpose of learning about how we grow and sharing it with others. Now, after about a year and some change there, I was ready to emerge into a world I did not yet know. I feel as though I am at a place in this whole process where I'm not completely healed, but I'm healed enough to start living again. I have grown so much over the last couple of years that I would go as far as to say that I'm almost recognizable. The man before you now, is not the man who existed back then. So in closing, everything that is will one day be what was. Life takes us through seasons, and these seasons begin in phases. Phase 1 is the formation of what is destined to come. Phase 2 is where you start to see the beginning of the big picture and get an understanding of what it is. And finally, Phase 3 is where you come forth and begin to walk in your new start. Personally, I believe God allowed this restoration to be conceived in my life as it was time for me to be reborn. With this rebirth came a new drive, new opportunities, new trials, new struggles, new love, new peace, new understanding, new outlook, new purpose, and most important of all, a new tomorrow. Go forward and be blessed. You got this.